That's a real interesting way to put it. Welcome to the most offensive podcast ever.
The human manure flies will breed maggots. And these little baby maggots like to crawl around in the doo-doo. They crawl around in the defecation. And the fly that bred the maggot has earned the maggot's loyalty. So the maggot crawling around in the doo-doo won't do no research on their own to find out if this doo-doo is really the doo-doo of the person that the fly claims it's from. So the maggot is so busy crawling around in the doo-doo that they don't even do research to find out if the doo-doo came from the person that the fly ascribed it to. The human manure flies will breed maggots.
The human manure fly will breed maggots. What do these symbols represent? The human manure fly represents the government, and the maggots that are bred represent the people.
And these little baby maggots like to crawl around in the doo-doo.
These little baby maggots, which represents the people, like to crawl around in the doo-doo, which represents the laws, regulations that it sets forth by the government. Let's continue.
They crawl around in the defecation.
They crawl around in the defecation. Hopefully, for our sake, is not Haitian. That will be a bad representation of our nation and a bad infiltration. Oh, what a dedication. Oh, alright, let me just continue.
And
I don't know what that, I don't know what he's, anyway, let's continue.
The fly that bred the maggot has earned the maggot's loyalty.
Understand, the fly that bred the maggots have earned their loyalty. The government that bred their people, which means if you bred the people, right, if you made the people, that means the government become the parents of the people. So now we're just meaningless children dependent on our parents. So of course we're going to be loyal to our parents. Let's continue.
So the maggot crawling around in the doo-doo.
So the maggots, okay, the children crawling around in the doo-doo, okay,
won't do no research on their own.
Won't do no research on their parents, because of course whatever the parent gives us, we take.
To find out if this doo-doo is really the doo-doo of the person that the fly claims it's from.
To see if the doo-doo is the doo-doo from the fly that he claims it's from. Okay.
So the maggot is so busy crawling around in the doo-doo that they don't even do research to find out if the doo-doo came from the person that the fly ascribed it to.
In other words, the government has taken care of us to the point that they consider us their children. And as children, we don't have the mental capabilities or the maturity to really understand what's going on. So we are adolescent, okay, still drinking on mama's milk. Therefore, we are going to listen to mama and we're going to listen to papa in whatever they say. So we won't ask him who, what, when, where, and why. We will rely on whatever information that is given to us. And we will crawl around in it, and we will take whatever they say as the word of God. No questions asked. Just tell me what you want me to do, Mr. Government. That is exactly what Dr. Umar is saying. We don't ask questions. We are scared to ask questions. We fear of what will happen to us once we ask of it. Are we not? Is this not a good description or a definition or a meaning of Dr. Umar's beautiful poetry? Is it not? You tell me.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
I am Slimmy V, and this is the most offensive podcast ever. And if you're not offended, then you're not listening. God bless, stress less, and let Yahweh give you rest. I'm out.